Let's bring in former White House Press Secretary Ari Fleischer. Ari, this is a fascinating and maybe even a stunning case. You've got the guy who was the top guy at the nation's premier law enforcement agency potentially facing indictment here. How do you see it?
You know, it's a sad day for the FBI when anybody at the leadership of the FBI has an ethical cloud over their head. And I'm no fan of Andy McCabe. I've had a personal run-in with him. Professionally, I question his judgment and his ethics. But I think it's unfair of anybody to speculate or guess what the Justice Department will do when it comes to actual indictments. There's nothing more serious than the government charging somebody with being a criminal. Let's wait and see what the facts say and then make judgments about what the allegations are against McCabe. This
all swirls around, and I think this is something you can talk about because you were a presidential spokesman. You know how things work in Washington. Apparently, McCabe was upset about the way he was about to be portrayed or was being portrayed in a Wall Street Journal article. So he makes some comments to the reporter, feeds them some information. And even his boss, Jim Comey, apparently didn't like the information that got out. That's where all of this started.
That's correct. He actually directed a subordinate to talk to the newspaper. And then what he did is, once that came out, he yelled at people throughout the FBI and the different offices about the leak, when he himself knew who authorized the leak, because it was he himself.
Perhaps because he was getting heat from then-boss Jim Comey.
Correct. So he put out a fake operation to make it look like he was trying to figure out who leaked this information, when it was he himself who authorized it. That's pretty sloppy. That's pretty unethical for somebody to do. Look, I had my own run in him when I was supposed to be a speaker at a counterterrorism training event for senior FBI leadership. And that morning of the training, I said some mildly critical things about James Comey, actually on Fox. And McCabe pulled the plug. I was in the FBI car on the way to the training event, and he told me not to show up because he didn't like what I said about Comey. He's a very thin-skinned man, and even 1 week before Bob Mueller reached his conclusion that there was no collusion, Andy McCabe was on CNN and asked if he thought Trump could be an agent of Russia. And he said, I can't rule that out. 1 week before, Mueller said he's not.
Perhaps it's no surprise that he's been hired by CNN as a contributor. Here's what former Congressman Jason Chaffetz had to say about the situation earlier on America's Newsroom.
The Inspector General, Michael Horowitz, made a recommendation to have him prosecuted and fired, but ultimately then you go before a review board, and that's a review board of Mr. McCabe's peers. And it wasn't one mistake. This happened on multiple occasions. That's why he was fired. And there are a lot of us that believe that he should be prosecuted.
But he is blaming the president, essentially, for politicizing, he says, the Inspector General's investigation.
Yeah, I think one thing we do know for sure, that Justice FBI under Andy McCabe was incredibly political. They were incredibly anti-Trump. And so it's a little ironic for Andy McCabe to say that about Donald Trump.
His wife was running for office for a state Senate seat in Virginia, and very close to the Clintons and Terry McAuliffe, who was governor at the time.
Yeah, all that is true. I'm not sure I hold that against him. I mean, people's spouses do things, and that may or may not be a reflection on what you do as an individual. But I think it's Andy McCabe himself, his own conduct, raised questions about his honesty, his ethics, and how unusual is it for an inspector general to do just what the congressman said, make a referral for a criminal recommendation. Extraordinary.
We will see if another shoe drops in this very intriguing case. Ari Fleischer, thanks.
Great job.